Look, we had a good win on Friday evening, so we had a good weekend of recovery. We reconvened yesterday morning, literally just came from the training field there. So preparations all running smoothly. Obviously no big injuries from the weekend. We've got one or two players back in training, and if we've got an off day tomorrow. Training in on Thursday, and then we'll make our final decisions on selection. A few tough ones to make, which is a great position to be in. And then we'll travel to Dublin on Friday, and then finish off our preparations for the game on Saturday. Look, it's a massive challenge for us. Number one, you play the reigning Champions Cup champions, the French. Top 14 champions. They've got 10 guys in that team that have won the Six Nations. Dupont has been the player of the Six Nations. And then if you look back in history, Toulouse have won their last 4 games against Irish opposition in Ireland in knockout games. So that just needs to tell you the task that's ahead. And that's something we're embracing and we're looking forward to. It's our 10th successive game in a row, and we worked for this one, and really looking forward to it on Saturday afternoon. Yeah, look, they've got a lot of power and weight and height in the forward pack, proper set piece. 9 and 10 are world class, and then their broken field attack you can just never switch off, and they're a championship side. So our focus has been mostly on ourselves. They've got so many threats that you do your preparation, but we want to keep improving on our side, and we feel that we've been playing some good rugby the last number of weeks. So focus will be on ourselves. Massive challenge ahead. I think we've got some good continuity in our team. We've been together now for a number of games after the Six Nations. So some good continuity in our team. I think we are another year together. And from a development point of view, a lot of guys have got a lot of experience or gained a lot of experience. It's the second time in a year now that we're going to play against Toulouse. And from a Champions Cup perspective, a lot of guys have made starts, come from the bench, and have got some more experience. And let's say in our journey as a group, we'd like to believe that we're in a better spot a year on in. But every game is different, a new challenge, new venue, 2 different teams, new referee, and it'll certainly be a challenge on Saturday afternoon. And like I said earlier, the only thing we can do is focus on ourselves and look at what we need to do. We need to make sure we've got our defence spot on. Make sure that we keep ball in hand when we have it, and then the broken field's going to be huge. And then adapt to the referee. Those power battles are huge in both teams, 22. So what you do in the middle of the pitch, discipline-wise, are going to be big points in this game. The starting team kind of puts you in a position, but your impact are huge. And we'll look at selection carefully to make sure we pick players on the bench that can come on and make a difference. And Toulouse won't go away, neither will we. And we believe this will go right till the very end. One other big difference this year is we've got our 16th man. We've got the Red Army travelling down to Dublin. Currently already the second highest attendance for a Munster quarter-final throughout our history. So we are banking on our 16th man to make a massive difference for us on Saturday in Dublin.
I think it's going to be an incredible set-piece battle for us. We've seen what they've done in the top 14. We've seen how they've dominated teams even in the European Champions Cup. So for us, it's going to be a huge challenge for us, but it's something that we are looking forward to and having the opportunity to go up against a world-class side. Where that's a massive area where they could probably get a grasp on the game, and it's something that we have spoken about all week, that not to give them easy access into the game. Look, between their 9-10, they've unbelievable kicking threats, and for Entomac, to put us back in the corner is something that we have spoken about, and that's something that we will certainly target. Yeah, look, I think this group, we already are writing our own, history. You can look at the past, and it's a completely, new crop of players, and so for us, it's all about enjoying the occasion and enjoying the build up to the game. some lads it's their first taste of Champions Cup rugby with a crowd, and playing in front of the Aviva is going to be incredible. 30,000+ people there. So while it's a massive game, but it's a massive opportunity for lads just embrace the occasion and to go out there and really to express themselves. The coaches have managed that incredibly well in terms of rotating a few lads in and out week to week, and it just kind of keeps everyone fresh and everyone on the same page, and gives everyone a chance to express themselves and put their hand up for selection. And at the end of the day, we've an incredible squad here, and they're really competing for places. And so for us, it is using that momentum and that we have week on week, to build up to a big game like Toulouse.
We were disappointed with the result last year, but obviously we reviewed the game, and it was just a bit frustrating. Not that we left anything out there, but of the silly mistakes we made. So hopefully, we have done our homework. Hopefully we can just go there on Saturday and execute what we want to do, and hopefully we've learned in this week of preparing before we played Toulouse. We learned a lot from what we played against them last season. They're obviously an exceptional team. They've got some good results over the past few weeks again, even in the top 14. So I think for us, we just have to stick to our structures and play the way we want to play rugby. I think it's quite tough because they are very good at what they do. I think if you get drawn into that type of rugby, you're almost playing into their hands. So we will do our best to keep the game as to our benefit as much as we can. I feel it's more rewarding for myself if I set up a try and let someone else score it. So if I score the try, I think not to say that it wasn't it was my favourite try, but the try against Exeter, the energy in the stadium was incredible. I think the last time I felt the energy like that in the stadium was when I scored against Wales in the semi-final of the World Cup, and that energy after that try was exceptional. So if I do score a try within the next few weeks, hopefully I can feel that energy again in the crowd. I think last year when we played them at Thomond Park, we almost had big moments, but I think in big games like that, when you have big moments and there's no crowd, especially when you're playing at home and there's no crowd cheering you on and giving you that extra momentum, it almost feels like the hard work goes unnoticed. So it almost feels very up and down, where the crowd can actually keep you up for quite a lot longer. I think I experienced that when we played against Exeter, especially at Thomond Park. So I think Saturday's going to be incredible. I think us as a squad have grown a lot. I think we're a lot tighter than what we were last year. And like I said, I think we have a better understanding, not just of each other, but what we want to achieve as well.